So you might be thirsty out there in those triple-digit temps. So Chef Dad has an answer for us today.
Yeah, that sounds good for something, huh?
Well, you know, it's only 1,000 degrees out there right now with 100% humidity, and I hate it. It's I moved out of Chicago to get away from this garbage, but
Not away from this, to get away from blizzards.
I love this town. You know, and it's good to be here. I'm still a Bears fan and a Cubs fan.
We don't mind.
The Bears.
So we're making sun tea.
Yeah,
because we have the sun.
Since we moved out here, we've been able to make this.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got about 300 more days with sunshine here in the valley
That's a good thing.
than we do in Chicago. But, you know, sun tea really does need the sun. I talked to a woman the other night that said, oh, I just make it on my kitchen counter.
No.
Well, you know, there's a bunch of different ways to do it, but real sun tea is smooth. It's flavorful. It's delicious, refreshing. What else can I say? It's one of those things that, you know, if you cook it too little outside, you'll see this one here, it's just too light. It just didn't really get cooked. This one a little bit overdosed, you know, sitting out there for too many hours. And this baby bear is just right.
Just right.
And what you want to do, let's talk about the tea bags that we're going to use. Now, regular tea bags, as you can see, are about less than half the size of a sun tea bag. I like Louisiana, I like Lipton, their sun tea blends. It's a smoother blend. It's still black tea, but it's a smoother blend. You'll go with 3 of these bags for every 1 gallon of water. Now, when you're these containers are sold at most supermarkets. You can go to places like Bed Bath & Beyond or Pier 1 Imports to get those bigger, fancier ones.
Yeah.
You know, where you can throw fruit inside and stuff like that. But you know what I'll do here is when I make this sun tea, it goes outside. Now you got to use good quality water. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if your tap water tastes horrible, it's not going to make good tea. So either go to the store and buy yourself a gallon of water, you know, a spring water, if you will. Otherwise, you know, if you have reverse osmosis, great. But starting off with good water helps a lot. The 3 bags that went in there, when I take them out, I don't want to squeeze these.
Really?
No.
Ah, come on.
That's where the bitterness comes from. Because you got the concentrated stuff in there. So don't squeeze those bags. Just get rid of them.
So what does the sun actually do? What does it actually do in this process?
Cooks, helps cook the tea itself.
Just spills the flavor there. Okay.
Yeah, and you don't want to start out with hot water. Just use regular cold temperature, you know, water, and then let the sun heat it up.
So how many hours would you leave out a gallon?
Great question. It varies, Lena, and it varies based on the time of year, the temperature it is outside. And I've got that chart on the recipe when you guys look it up.
Really? Oh, wow.
You know,
How
so that,
interesting.
you know, it could be as little as an hour and a half, and it could be as much as 3 hours.
Oh, my.
You know, it just depends. I mean, in December when, you know, the sun's pretty low and it's only 65, 70 degrees out, it's going to take longer.
So right now, what do you say, 10,
An hour
20
and a half.
seconds?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Now that's quick. But if you wouldn't mind, grab some ice
I don't
there.
mind.
And I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Now, this one I did make last night, and I took the tea bags out and re-put them back in for
show.
TV purposes.
Show.
Now, this is something you can add to your tea. It's called
Vodka?
It is. Yeah, you get in trouble. But no, it's that is a simple syrup.
Okay.
And a simple syrup is very simply 1 cup of sugar and a half a cup of water. And you just warm it up and then go ahead and mix them together and you got a nice little syrup.
Oh, look at
But
that.
I'm going to go ahead and let you have fun.
Oh, thank you.
And are you going to have some?
I'll try
Lena?
some of this.
Get to a faster pour here.
Get in here, Kimmy.
Hey, Kim.
Hello.
We're having sun tea.
I had to hike to get over here.
You don't, actually. I'll
Perfect
give you
day
the
for it.
I'll
And
give
you know
the
what's
short
great
cut.
about these teas, you know, is again, it's a lot smoother and more refreshing.
Gracias.
You know, than you would
Let's
get.
see.
Let's give it a try.
Hey, where'd you get the
you.
straw from? I'm gonna steal
She's
Hey, Jay.
fancy.
That is smoother. You're right,
Thank
Chef
you.
Dad.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot different than a regular hot tea. A lot of people will take tea that they'll step on the stovetop.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. You get that bitter tea. This is a sweeter, more flavorful tea. And a little trick you can do.
We'll find out after the
Yeah,
break.
we're
A
gonna
little
get our-
trick.
Salud. BRB, friends.